And to be quite honest, this live may be deleted later, but y'all know how I do. I come on here and I vent every once in a while. But I see how this world works, and it's sad. It's sad. I have this thing where I don't like getting close to people. It's because I've been burnt so many times. I don't like being, hey, is God's son? Yeah, hey. I'm doing good, but I'm just sitting here kind of in a funk right now, and I'm going to pull myself out of it. But I'm really feeling, thanks for the thumbs up. I'm really feeling some type of way because I feel like every time I think I'm creating bonds or friendships or whatnot, um, I see how it turns out. Joshua Gabriel, hey. I don't like the way people treat people these days. I don't like it. It saddens my heart to know that I'm always trying to be a good person, be a good friend, be a good supporter. Um, I just try my best. And I'm glad you two are on here because I really try to support you guys too. Like, E is God's son. I saw you posted something in your community post the other day, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna let you run. So I played a couple of your lives and I just let it play out. They were some old lives, but I just was going on your playlist and I just let it play out. And I do the same thing with Joshua Gabriel when he posts at night, with the scenery and everything. I just let it run on my TV. And that's my way of showing support with people. I don't wait till you've made it and then try to pop out in the blue and then try to be like, yeah, you did that, way to go, and all that. To me, that's so fake and it's so annoying. But what really annoys me, yes, God is good all the time. What really annoys me is when you try to be good, a good person, a good supporter to other people, and then somebody else come and try to act like they were there the whole time and they were so supportive and they was the cheerleader, and it's like, no, you weren't. I'm so sick of this world we live in today. It's like you got people faking that they're positive, and then in the same breath will be saying something negative about somebody else. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't like being around fake people because I feel like if they'll talk about that person, they'll talk about me. I feel like fake people who criticize everything other people do, I feel like they're the type of bullies that sit at the table together and try to form a bond with each other because they all have a dislike for that person over there. So they sit there and they say little things like, oh, you see what shoes she had on? I wouldn't wear no shoes like that. Mm-mm. You see how she fold her towels? Don't nobody fold their towels like that. I wouldn't fold my towels like that. I really cannot stand being around people like that. God bless you too, is God's son. I'm gonna watch you again on the playlist. But I don't like getting close to people because of that. I don't like getting close to people because I see how people do me. I could be there with somebody from zero. I could be, prime example, somebody stepped in, went to college or whatever, and I was there when they was like even enrolling in college, when people around them was telling them don't go to college, they shouldn't go to college, this, that, and the other. And I was like, please do it, because that was one of the things I wish I would have done, is went on to college. But I had meningitis my senior year in high school, and a lot of things got slowed down. And plus, my parents didn't want me to go to college. So I was really motivating this person to go to college. Yeah, go to college, do your thing, do your thing. The same people that was just sitting back in the background didn't help them at all, didn't get them to classes sometimes when their car would break down. It was just different things, like didn't help them when they was trying to get their registration there in time. And hey, Sandra D. And then when this person was about to graduate college, they invited everybody but me. Everybody but me. Mind you, I was in a little broke down little minivan at the time, but that minivan got got them where they needed to go. And I see it happening already in something else that I just, not that I want any type of like praise or anything, but I just want other people to stop pretending. Don't do that. That's heartbreaking, and it makes other people who have a good heart not want to do for you. It makes people who, hey Tam Tam, it makes people who have a genuine love for people. And oh, and I didn't see your email, so I sent you something on Instagram. But it makes people who have a genuine like want to help you feel like, well, I don't want to help you anymore, because now you running over here to the person that wants to help you just so they can tell everybody, I helped, and then you had somebody sitting right here that was just helping you on the low key, helping you just because. Y'all, I'm so tired of people treat me like that. I'm really almost in tears. I'm tired of people treat me like that, because that has been my story for a long time. Like, I haven't had much. Like I said, I had my little broke down minivan and I was staying in my trailer or whatever. But at any time, if any of my friends had to go to work and their child still had to go to school or something, I would volunteer myself. I'll go get your child out of school, or if the school was out and they still had to go to work, I'll say, well, they can come over here and play with my kids or whatever. I didn't have much, but I always was that person that'll take my little bit that I got just to help, only to be slapped in the face at the end with the whole, they'll turn around and say, well, thanks to, and then they'll name somebody who ain't been there at all, thanks to so and so, and then that person is happy to get that glory in the moment, so they like, oh yeah, I help with this and I help with that. I'm on live Cinco. I'm on live. He said, okay. I'm sorry, baby. I always try to help, and that's why I was so, when I looked at my Cash App and saw that people genuinely was trying to help me, it broke me, y'all. It broke me, because I've always been the person that's always reached out to help others. But since I didn't have like the fanciest of a car or the fanciest house, or since I didn't have like the, y'all see I wear like this pretty much the same stuff all the time, so I don't have a lot of fancy clothes, jewelry, or whatever. But I was always that one that if you need me, I'm there. If you need me, I am there. Y'all, when I started seeing people pouring out to me, it made me it made me cry. Metro Sonny, hey, I'm sorry, but that's just because I've always been put in the box of, well, she'll take care of it. Well, she got it. Or just use me in the moment, because they know I'm reliable, or they know that I'm that cheerleader. I'm that one that's going to like support you, push you through it, and we're going to get through this together. And I always get slapped in the face. I always get the whole, whoever was kind of there in the beginning, or whoever was finally peeking their head out when they see that you doing something, like I said, my friend who went to college, when people started to see that, oh, they on their last year, they actually doing this. Then all of a sudden they started bringing like a basket, and then the basket have like expensive things in it or whatever. So of course then at the end it's like, I want to thank this person for having my back. And it's like, where was this person when you was trying to get your registration in on time? Where was this person when you was running late for class and your car broke down and nobody would answer your call? But I came through with my little Mazda MPV and I got your tail up there to that class so you can get there. Where was this person? Nope. But this person who got the money and the fancy cars and the fancy jewelry and everything, of course, they want to get all the glory, because they standing there like they didn't even correct them and say, you know what? I wasn't there from the beginning. They're not going to correct them, because they want the glory. And see, me, I'm just the type of person where I'd be like, let's give all the glory to God because He made a way. I'm gonna pull through in my little hoopty or whatever I'm riding in at the moment, and I'm gonna get you where you got to go. If I got $10, I'm gonna give you five. If we haven't had anything to eat for a while, when we stop to get something to eat, I'm not just gonna get myself something to eat. I'm gonna get us something to eat. My email is ltmartini at yahoo. You can reach me better on Instagram. Just inbox me on Instagram. Yeah, I gotta learn how to do that Metrosonic because I'm just the type of person where I always have oh, I'm sorry, you're not on Instagram. I always have been the type where I'm just like, what you need, what you need, what you need. I had one friend where every time she had to go to work, her son's school sometimes they was out of school or had like a break or something, but she had to go to work. So I would just be like, matter of fact, I would say, since you got to go to work and everything, just go ahead and get him ready and I will come and get him. I will come and get him. And like I said, I didn't have nothing fancy. I was in my trailer or whatever at the time, and that was the issue. It was like she made like she had to hurry up and come and get him because she didn't want him over there in the trailers. And then when she came to get him, she was only gone for a little bit because I was like, did you even check in to work? Come to find out, her family members had told her, don't be having him over there in them trailers with my kids. So then when she got there, of course, he only been there for like an hour and a half. She was like, you didn't feed him his lunch? I'm like, it's not even lunchtime yet. You ain't even been gone. Like, are you serious right now? And then when she got a little promotion or whatever, she started feeling herself, got her a car and stuff. Then all of a sudden it was, I want to thank so and so for always being there for me and always having my back. And this so and so, I'm trying to say without saying too much. This person was the person that didn't want to help you when you had to go to work and your son was out of school. I I always say that Metro. I always say I want God to get all the glory, all the glory. So with that being said, sometimes when I do for people, I don't even mention it. I don't even say nothing. I just do and I leave it alone. I don't have to shout it to the world. If somebody else want to do that, that's fine. But what grinds my gears is when I see with my own two eyes that somebody intentionally was sitting in the background and never once tried to help you in your situation. And then when they see you doing okay, soon as you standing up, you turn around and say, I want to thank that person. You want to thank the person that was in the background watching you struggle. Watching you struggle. So the person who was actually helping and giving you advice and just I'm saying without saying. See, I know people have noticed. I stopped following certain people because I started to notice certain things. I don't like sitting at the table with bullies. I don't like sitting at the table with people who will make comments about what's going on in somebody else's life like it can't happen to them or like it never happened to them. I can't. I think that's why I never really hung with a clique of girls because it tends to happen in a clique of girls. I don't like mean hearted people. I don't want to say I don't like, I just don't like being around it. It makes me feel heavy. It makes me feel dark. I just, it don't sit right for me. It never have. sat right with me, but now since I've been going through what I went through, it really don't sit right with me. Like, I've been through a lot in my life, and the last thing I want to do is sit and chitter chatter about somebody else, about or about how somebody else run their household, or about somebody, what somebody else got on, or what somebody else drive, or whatever the case may be. I don't want to be a part of it, because I know how it feels to be on. I know how it feels to, like, really be trying my best, and your best is never good enough. I know how it feels. I know how it feels to be talked about. I know how it feels to be mocked. I know how it feels. It's not a good feeling. I don't like bullies. I don't like bullies. I don't care how you dress it up. I don't care how you fix it up. I don't care if you put a bow on the top. A bully is a bully. I don't care if you try to smile with it and try to joke with it, try to dance with it. I don't care how you do. A bully is a bully. And people gonna learn to stop doing me like that. Because I have seen with my own two eyes, my own four eyes, that the Most High don't play about me. If I have been nothing but good to you, nothing but nice to you, and you use my niceness, my kindness as a weakness, I have to pray for you. And I'm going to tell you why I have to pray for you. I have to pray for you because I know how swift my God steps in for me. I know how swift he steps in. I have been in situations where as soon as I get in the house and close the door, the same people that just did me wrong, I might get a phone call and say that they've been involved in an accident. I hate that. Because I hate to see people hurt. I hate that. So that's why I have to pray for people who do me like that. I have to. Yep. You are so right about that, Metro. You are so right about that. And I can sense a bully from a mile away. I can sense somebody who tries to drain people energy. You'll sit back and you'll watch somebody and you'll say, yeah, you give fake compliments. Yeah, girl, I like that. I like the way you did that. And then the next day you do the exact same thing, or you try to act like you could do it better, or you got it better. Or I don't like having conversations with people who compare a lot. I don't like comparing myself, because that's when you get caught up in a whole world of just nothing good comes out of comparing. Nothing good comes out of comparing. When I was younger, I used to have a Sega Genesis. Oh, I got Metro on here, so he'll know. I had me a Sega Genesis. And I had friends that would come over and play that Sega Genesis with me right after school. We would just be playing on the game and everything. Next thing you know, somebody will say, well, I don't want to play that because my daddy bought me a such and such, or my mama bought me a such and such, and then all of a sudden they don't want to play at all with you because now they have a what they consider as a better game. So I'm saying that to say this: bullies can come in different ways. Sometimes bullies can come in the form of a friendship, and then they will start saying little things or doing little things and making you the butt of the jokes. And as long as you sit at that table with them, you eventually are going to become that bully's target. I don't care how y'all met. I don't care what y'all have in common. If you sitting at the table with bullies, you will eventually become that bully's target. Hey, Eric. I'm sorry, but I'm just having another moment and I had to vent. So I might not leave this live up for long, but I never have liked bullies. I never have liked being around people who are bashing other people. It just don't feel right. I don't know what it is about me, but as soon as I get around somebody that's talking about, like, look at his shoes, or look at her shirt, or what, it just be like, what? it just don't sit right with me. It makes me feel heavy. It makes me feel dark. And like, I'm the joking type. I like to be around people that you can joke with. And like, let's put some meat on the grill like Sandra D was doing this weekend. Let's put some meat on the grill and crank some music up or something and laugh and talk. But I don't want our bond to be, let's bash this person or let's bash that person and let's sit over here and bond about it. And then we're going to call ourselves positive. Then we're going to fix up the way we bash them by saying, mm, you saw what kind of plates they had in their kitchen? I wouldn't have them kind of plates in my kitchen, because a real woman I have this kind of plate in their kitchen. It'd be like, what? Are you serious? if you if you knew how to fry chicken, your man wouldn't be cheating on you. Well, hell, for your man gonna cheat on you if he gonna cheat on you. It don't matter how much chicken you fry. If he sees some tail out there that he think he might like, then could it be something more than that? Could it be the fact that maybe maybe it has nothing to do with you? It's the cheater. I'm not gonna sit here and form a bond with you because you want me to bash somebody who you don't like. You don't like, so now you want to get a whole circle, a whole crew of people, so you can have some people to have your side and say, "Yeah, I agree with you. I don't like that person." Oh, Eric, you know people like that too. I can't. I can't be around people like that. It bothers me, and I be sitting there like, okay, and I'm weird too. I'm like kind of nerdy, and I'm not ashamed to admit it now. When I was younger, I never wanted to admit it, but I'm a little weird, y'all. So when I get around people who are very dark and negative and just always talking about people, especially when they talk about people who may be going through a hard time or something, it gives me a ick. It gives me an icky feeling. It's like, and I be sitting there thinking like, what if they're going through something? What if, we don't know what they're going through? I don't like talking about people, um, like what people have and stuff, or what people have on, or how people do with their family, or like what? And I know I use the cheating thing a lot, but I use that because I saw somebody on YouTube doing that, and it just made me sick to my stomach. Because like a week before they made this video, they was saying how their baby daddy cheated on them, and then when somebody else on YouTube got cheated on, they made a whole video where they was like, um he cheating on you because you ain't cleaning that house over there. He cheating on you because you ain't frying no chicken. Well, I guess you wasn't cleaning your house and frying no chicken either, because you just told us like a week ago that your baby daddy cheated on you. Lord, I don't understand some people. I'm getting a headache just thinking about this. I'm getting a headache just thinking about this, y'all. Sometimes I think that that's my bad point, is that I'm too sensitive. I don't like, I know some people say it, but some people say it just because it's the thing to say. But I really don't like being around negative people. I really don't. I don't get the urge to want to sit at the table with bullies. I don't. And if I'm caught in the middle of being around people who I see are kind of low key bullying somebody, it bothers me. It made me feel like, oh, I don't want to be here. But then I got the weirdness where I don't know how to exit. Like I'm looking around like, oh, I hear somebody calling me. Yeah. I might do a little laugh or something so I won't be so obvious, but I'd be like, hey, yeah, okay, yeah. But I'm thinking to myself, if they'll sit here and talk about this person or that person, they're going to talk about me too. I'm eventually going to become the target because they're bullies. Saturday. But I mean, and I know a lot of people love these people who saying this, so I try not to say too much because I don't want to come off as a hater or a basher or nothing like this. But you have to start paying attention to what people are saying in their content. When people are saying stuff and they're low key bashing somebody else, and they have went through that, that's hating. That's a form of bullying. Like, you got some content creators where they build their whole content on bashing other people's channels. And I just don't like that. I don't approve of that at all. I feel like if you don't like somebody's content, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to sit and make your whole channel about bashing somebody else, because that is a form of bullying. I don't care how nobody puts it, that's a form of bullying. And like I said, if somebody has helped you or has like really pushed you, it's it's a form of bullying on both sides. If you in turn say another person helped you, and then that person stands up and say, I sure did, girl, and you be standing in the background like, what? That's also a form of bullying. So now the person who didn't have as much or whatever, that really was pushing themselves and draining themselves to help you, now you're gonna push them even further back, because now you feel like you have surpassed them or whatever, or now you feel like you don't need them anymore. Yeah, yeah. Eric, sometimes I just sit in the background and be like, what? What? Because one time I was watching like a channel where they was talking about this family that I actually like watching. I don't watch every video they post. I'm not one of those type of people that watch every single thing people post, but I like watching some of the content. If the title catches me, I'm there. So I was watching, and then this, I don't want to say too much, but this like hate channel was like, they was complaining about everything in the video. They even complained that the family had a pile of wood in like a pile in their yard. And I'm like, when you're in the country, well, I grew up country. So I grew up where we were taught, don't throw everything away because you might eventually need it. So you keep a pile of wood, you keep your old nails, you keep certain tools because you might need the motor from that to fix that later on. Like, that's just the way I grew up. So I grew up with my granddad teaching me, like, don't throw it away unless it's just no good, no good anymore, and keep it in a pile, especially if you have the land to do it. That's why I always have one to have a homestead, because that's pretty much the way I was raised. My mindset is country. So to watch them trying to bash this family so bad to the point where they was bashing something that's kind of natural when you own land, it was like, what? And then I thought about it. I was like, oh, they don't own land, so they don't realize when you own land, um, you have to you have to keep your resources. You never know when you might need um, the chain from this to that. When I was young, I knew that. If one of my bikes broke down, I would turn that bike upside down, turn the other bike upside down, take the chain off of this one, put it on that one, take the inner tube out of that, and put a new inner tube in. This world is getting so hateful that normal things are looked down on. And that's weird to me. That's weird to me, y'all. But I'm not gonna keep y'all, but I just had to vent for a minute because I'm starting to see that I can't be too close with people. I can't be friends with people. I can't cheer people on all the time. I can't, because I get emotionally invested. I really get emotionally invested. Just like some of you guys on here, um, I'm really emotionally invested in watching you grow. I enjoy watching people reach their goals, and I'm like, I get excited, and then only in the end for it to be like, I get pushed back for the people who didn't have your back in the beginning when you didn't have much, to for you to be like, I want to thank this one, yay, and then everybody is like, yay, and then you sitting back there like, okay, I guess my little I guess my little ride to the gas station when your car broke down and you ran out of gas. I guess that was nothing. Well, I guess me helping you take you to registration because you was about an hour late to registration. I guess me talking to somebody that worked there because my auntie at the time worked at the college and I had like a little leeway. I guess that had nothing to do with it, huh? Hmm. Okay. I just think that that's. I don't like getting close to people, especially a group of girls. I just really don't, y'all. And I think that's probably why I'm such a tomboy. I like to be girly sometimes, but I'm just such a tomboy because I like just kicking it with the guys and just, some guys, a lot of guys don't have that where they feel like they have to down the next guy just to build themselves up. If you guys ever have built a friendship, you will notice that in female friendships, the females are kind of like they feel like they have to push the next female down in order to build themselves up, and I don't do that. I don't feel like I have to talk bad about what this one is going through or what they have on just to make myself feel better or just to make the other person like me better. When I'm around guys, it's not like that. It's like the guys be like, I don't want to say cheering each other on, but they more like go through this thing where, okay, I followed Eric is on here. They do the burpees. I see plenty of guys in each other's chat, like, they might make little like comments like you can't hit 1,000 or tonight I'm gonna try to hit 800 or whatever, and they're like getting each other on like that, like you got it, man, you almost there, whatever. Women, they will go to their channel and say, and then you got some people on here want to be doing burpees and stuff. It's like, where did that come from? Did you feel like you have to bash what somebody else is doing just to. And then they slowly but surely they start creating a circle. They start creating a circle of haters. They start having people in the comments like rooting for them for their hate. That's weird. That's weird. And y'all gotta understand, I sit in my bed a lot because of all this medication I'm on. But I sit in my bed a lot and I watch a lot of YouTube on my TV. Like if I know somebody is trying to hit a certain number, I will put your playlist up on my TV and just let it run. But most of the time I got y'all up on my phone and I prop you up in my bed and I just lay in the bed most of the day. Even if I get up and do some jumping jacks or whatever, I eventually end up stretching and laying back down. So I see a lot of things. I peep a lot of things. And I will say this. I I'm tired of trying to create bonds with females because I get too emotionally attached. That's sad to say, but it's the truth. It's sad to say. But that is a flaw what I'm going to have to work on. And I guess my next 30-day challenge will be stop rooting for people. Stop cheering for people. Stop investing into other people. I can't believe what I just saw. I can't believe it. It's, I don't even have the words for it. I can't believe what I just saw, literally. And I just had to get on here and do a live real quick and let y'all know, like, I'm feeling some type of way right now because I'm feeling like people take my kindness as a weakness and feel like it's okay to say and do whatever to me. But I will say this, the Most High deals with people. The Most High does deal with people because what you think you're doing in secret, that was my hubby just text me, but what you think you're doing in secret, it will eventually come to the light. And when it comes to the light, it's not going to be pretty. But building all these bonds out of hate and out of bashing other people and building bonds out of, you know, trying to make it seem like because you have more, you're better, that is awful. Because like I said, I've been in positions where I didn't have much, but I was giving my all. And I was treated like I was nothing. It wasn't good enough. I feel like that song, I gave my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. Yep, what you do in the dark comes to the light. That is absolutely. I go by your fruits. I go by your fruits. Because people can say that they're nice all day long, or people can say, I remember I was at work one day and I had to leave out of the lunchroom because this other teacher was just being so mean and nasty, and she was just, I don't like when people bring that type of energy around small kids. And I was in the cafeteria doing breakfast, and I was going over the prayer in Spanish. And this teacher acted like she was so irritated that I was working on the kids in Spanish, and I was telling them to lift their hands up in Spanish. I was like, arriba, abajo, arriba, abajo. And I'm just that type of person where if I feel like I have something to offer, I'm all in. I was happy to see the kids was picking up on it. She started slamming down the spoons and telling the kids, you need to go and hurry up and eat that. And I just had to walk away. When I walked away, I told the lady at the front desk, I said, please get somebody else to stand back there for a minute. I just need to get some air. She asked me what was going on, and I told her that the teacher was just being, she was just being a bully to kids. Like being a bully to these had to be like 4 and 5 year olds. She was like, I'm gonna go and talk to her. I'm gonna go and talk to her. That same teacher came out there and was like, I'm the nicest person in the world. When you feel like you have to tell me you're the nicest person in the world, and I just saw you slamming these kids spoons and stuff down and telling them they gotta hurry up and eat and they need to get up and they ain't doing nothing, being real nasty to the kids, like rolling your eyes at the kids and throwing stuff in the trash can before the kids even finish, before they even start eating it, just because they not eating fast enough for you, you just tossing a bowl in the trash can. Y'all, when I tell y'all that did not sit right with me, now you gonna make it short with that song. Go ahead, cause you know I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be looking out for it. I have to find my own happiness. That is so right. It makes me happy to see other people happy and doing and accomplishing their goals, but at the same time it's like, come on now, come on, don't keep it's basically like you're shooting me the middle finger. It's like you're shooting me the middle finger. Like I said, there have been times where I know somebody's trying to hit a goal and I will play you on my TV all day because I don't watch my TV. So I will, and it's on my account. So you're getting the watch hour times. So there have been times where I will play somebody out all day or all night because I know they're trying to hit a goal. And then when they hit that goal, they stop talking to me. They stop, it's like they will actually say, it was so and so help me with this. And I'm like, dude, I sat here and watched your whole freaking playlist for 2 days straight. I'm sure I gave you at least 50 hours or maybe even 100, depending on how long. But because I'm not flashy or because I don't have a big name on this app or whatever, I guess my little bit just don't count. I guess me playing you on the TV don't count. I guess me sharing you out doesn't count. I guess me telling the people in the infusion room to check out your channel, I guess that doesn't count. I need to start just watching out for me for a while. I gotta grow my own. I gotta grow my own channel. I gotta get myself up on my feet because I've been out of work for a while since I've been sick. And all I did was security work. And I was a pre-K teacher. I mean, I was a daycare teacher for a while, but that was way before. But my last job, I was a security guard for a long time. So that's pretty much all I know. But I got to get myself up on my feet because now I got to find a job that's dealing with a computer. And I don't know how to work this thing. I need to find a job where I could work from home and I don't even hardly know how to work a computer, and I'm up here worried about giving somebody else watch hours and cheering somebody on so they could reach their goals and reach their subscriber count that they're looking for and all that, only for them to turn around and say somebody else helped them. I need to work on me. I'm trying to, y'all think I'm playing. I'm trying to learn how to work this right here. And I'm pretty sure y'all remember I got an intro where I say, I do it all from an Android. No help, no gigs, no props, no team of yes men, not even a laptop. Let's go. Well, guess who had to go get a laptop? Guess who don't know how to work a computer? I did security work. And I'm sitting here trying to help other people. And I've been out of work for years. I've been out of work for a while now. And I'm trying to help other people, and I need to get on my feet. Bye, Metro Sonic. But all I know is how to grow things in the garden. I know how to observe and report. and and I need to find my new thing at the prime age of 45. But I'm sitting here trying to help other people only for them to turn around and act like it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Nothing I do is ever good enough. So what's the point in keep trying? What's the point in keep trying? There have been times where I have shared people out who have 5 subscribers. They wake up in the morning and got 30 subscribers, 40 subscribers. And they would say, so and so helped them. Somebody who never shared them out, somebody who never commented, somebody who never liked. I can't garden no more, Sandra D. I have to wait like a whole nother year before I can garden. So that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm sitting here worried about other people and trying to help other people when I'm going through a lot right now. The things that I love and the things that I can do, I can't do anymore. It's been taken away from me. I can't garden. I can stand out there all day long, but I can no longer dig in the dirt even if I got gloves on. I can't be around the soil. I can't be around the fertilizers. I can't garden right now. I did security work. I can't be around people. I can't be in people's faces warning them down. I can't walk around the perimeter of the building because they scared I might fall out. But being a security guard, that's one of the things you have to do is you have to do your patrol walk. And I'm helping other people only for them to turn around and act like that wasn't good enough. I didn't do anything. And it's not just happening with 1 or 2 people. It's like every time. Every time. This is like a thing now. This is a theme. That's why I'm saying I'm getting to the point where I don't even like really I don't even really like cheering people on no more. I don't. Thank you, Sandra D. Y'all got to start watching some of these content creators. Just sit back and watch. Sit back and listen. Because they're telling you who they are. They're telling you who they are. And sometimes I try to ignore because I say, well, everybody don't think like me, or everybody, I'm not going to fault anybody for not thinking like me. But sometimes I hear certain key words and I be like, whoa, 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 that was mean. That was harsh. That was that was a stab. That was like that was a low blow. And then I started thinking too. I'm like, if they'll talk like that about somebody else, they don't sure talk like that about me. Y'all gotta remember, I don't have much. I'm just an old country girl that stayed in the trailer parks for 13 years, and sometimes I wish I can go back because it would show a whole lot cheaper staying in that trailer, and it was a lot easier to clean. I ain't even gonna hold y'all long on that, because staying in a 6-bedroom house with 4 bathrooms, guess who got to clean all them bathrooms? Guess who got to clean all them bedrooms? Guess who got to sweep and vacuum all those floors? But I will tell you this. When I had a little, people were okay with taking that little. People were okay with taking that little. And left me standing there with nothing, only so they can say somebody else helped them. With that being said, y'all, I'm tired of people taking my ideas. I'm just tired of everything. I'm tired of people. Sometimes I just don't want to be around people. That's probably another reason why I just want to be on a homestead or something. That's probably why I want to just be in nature. I'm just tired of people. I'm tired of people copying my ideas. I'm tired. I'm tired of people now. Now people want to be country. Now people want to be country. But these the same people that used to talk about how I'm so country. You talk so slow. You country. Oh my God! Look at what you got on. You so country. And why you gonna eat that? You country? Hey, oh my God! And just so much complaining about me being so country. Now the whole wide world wanna be damn country. Now the whole world wanna be cowboys and cowgirls. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of people. When I came on the scene and I was gardening, I had a couple of content creators that actually had a couple of videos where they were talking about, you ain't gonna never catch me out no dirt. You ain't gonna catch me out. That's so this and that's so that. You better have that man out there doing all that work and all that. As soon as they saw my views started jumping and I started getting views off of my gardening content, what they started doing? They started gardening. Do you think they for once said, I got this from Renae's Secret Garden, y'all? Nope. They acted like it had nothing to do with me. They even started using the same exact content as me. I can go out there and show y'all my hibiscus, and then 2 days later, they will go to Lowe's and buy them a hibiscus and plant it and say, y'all, look at my hibiscus. You like, really? You just said you would never catch me planting no plants. You ain't gonna never catch me out there digging in no dirt, and then you digging in the dirt. I love honest people. I love people that'll tell you straight out the box, oh, this ain't mine, or I didn't do this. Like Saturday one day, she said, my husband be planting this stuff, but it look nice. I like being around honest people because I feel like I could trust you better. I feel like I could relax around you when I feel like you're honest. If I feel like you're always pretending to be the best at everything and you do everything and nothing ever happens to you, you never go through anything in life, and you just sit on your little pedestal and act like you're perfect. I don't like being around people like that because I feel like I can't trust you. You act like you act like you do everything. What? You do everything? Everything. Everything. I just can't. That's what I tell people, Sandra D. I be like, I don't have much, but I will most definitely try when I feel like it's been placed on my heart to try. I will most definitely try. But when I tell you, when I opened my Cash App and I saw that I had my YouTube family, I want to say 4 people, 5 people, reached out to me. When I tell you just the simple fact that I know they reached out to me, Sandra D, you one of them. When I tell you I sat in that car like a baby and cried. People don't know how hard it is when you fight something like cancer and you had to give up everything you knew. I had to give up gardening. I had to give up working. I had to pretty much give up even lifting heavy things. It was just a lot of things I had to give up. And the main people that I poured into were the main people that was just okay with me being sick, okay with me hurting. Now I'm finna go through the same thing on YouTube. I see it already. I see it now because with the stuff that I have seen today, I've seen a few things today, and I'm just like, here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go. And I just feel like it's not for me. I'm really, really getting to the point where I'm feeling like maybe I shouldn't do content anymore. Um, Maybe I should just sit in the background and just watch people that I like to watch. But I don't like bullies. And YouTube is starting to become a place where bullies are getting uplifted and bullies are, you know, being looked at as positive. You're not positive, you're another bully. Yep, Eric, it's been a while now because I've been watching you hit them burpees in your landscape out there. And I love the outdoors. I love the outdoors. So, oh my goodness, like some of your nature shots where you have the animals and you could just see them in their natural, environment. Yeah, I've been watching you for a while, and I don't know if you know this about me, but if y'all been watching me for a while, you probably pick up on the fact that I try to stay away from anything that's bashing somebody. I don't like bashing people. I don't I don't like it. I don't care what you may think about that person. I do not believe in bashing people. I don't believe in bashing people who are going through something. I'm not going to talk about uh, how people treat their children or how they do with their children. I'm not going to talk about people's relationships. I'm not going to talk about what people got on. I'm not going to talk about what people drive. It just don't sit right with me. It makes my stomach hurt. It honestly makes me cringe to sit around people who that's the only way they feel like they can have a conversation. You can't have a conversation without bashing somebody or talking down on somebody. That's a sad life to live. It's a sad life to live. But y'all keep me in y'all thoughts and prayers because I'm really starting to feel like I'm at a crossword. I said crossword. I was just doing some crossword puzzles, y'all. But I'm at a crossroad and I'm really asking for guidance. I don't know what to do next. I don't know if I should continue making content or if I should just stay back from making content and just, you know, you agree? I don't know if I should. Hey, Jared talks. I don't know if I should continue making content or if I should just watch the people that I like and the things that I do, just keep them to myself. Just keep it to myself. Stop sharing so much. Stop encouraging so much and just stick to myself. Just stick to myself because apparently people feel like me being nice and cheering people on and sharing content and um, helping people reach their watch hours. Apparently that's not good enough. And I can't strain myself because, like I said, I'm in a situation where I'm trying to find what I could do now with my life since I can't do what all I know how to do. I know how to garden, can't do that no more. I know how to be a security officer, can't do that anymore. So I'm at a point where I have to concentrate on me. I have to find the new me now, and I can't even be around my smaller babies. I know y'all hear them in the background, but my in-laws are downstairs with them, and that's hard in itself. That's hard in itself to know you have two babies. Well, I have baby Cinco also, but he's not a baby. He's a big boy. But to know that you have small ones that you can't really hug on, kiss on, um, that it could be my thing. But I don't want to come in on live and always have like a a moment of like pity or something. I don't even. mm, okay, I think that way. I'll think about it like that, Eric. I'll take that from you because you seem like you're pretty like a straight shooter. You seem like you're the type that's just gonna straight up just tell you, hey, maybe you should try this. So I'll consider that. But it's just hard in this society because, like I said, it seemed like the bad person or the negative person or the it seemed like they get the clicks and the views and the glory and everything. And then when you're trying to be, when you're trying to do the right thing or trying to be positive or just simply just trying to show what you do, um, it's like you get the short end of the stick, basically, basically. And and one thing about it is I'm not going to change my morals and my standards for a click interview. I'm not going to do that. So I don't know, y'all. But with that being said, let me get the baby Cinco and see how his day went and everything. I hate that I kind of told him I was on live when he was about to come to my door, and I guess he was about to tell me about his day. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm sorry I had to come and vent real quick, but talking to you guys made me feel a little bit better, and y'all pretty much have like some good ideas and y'all have good conversation. So that's why I felt like this was the best way to do it. But anyway, until next time, gracias por ver. Thanks for watching. Adios. Bye.